What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. That's that. Settled. What seems to...
You may well ask. I'm not safe. All I need...
Well, as it happens, I have...
Oh, you're a gem, you are. I'll be sure to be very careful. And you be careful too. No Grim is going to get me. Thank...
What seems to...
You may well ask. I'm not... All I need...
The Grim...
I can see you don't believe...
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named. It seems we may have an intruder in our midst.
Revelio.
Just give him the dull tasks. Perhaps I shall scout around Fellcrop for something to poach. I heard something.
Hello, Amora.
Over here, quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and one other thing.
No, they didn't.
Why did you lie to me?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Grimgotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why a portkey brought us there after.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. Professor Fig says I have a... I'm still learning, but I can see I know that's...
It is. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And that letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here, and why I...
You seem to be very...
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how... It's a long story. When...
Can't we just bypass?
Do you think they will listen to a student?
I'll help you find...
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle. I do not see any guards, but...
Send us! I wonder what that is. That did it. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. dead end. Must be another way in. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa. That looks as if it might raise the gate. Wingardium Leviosa. Also! Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Places. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Leviosa. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast! Yeah.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back to now.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Lost it. There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Revelio.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Not the safest place to sneak into.
gonna enjoy this.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Hello, Amora. Revelio.
You're going home in a wooden box! Someone messing. Oh!
You will not survive! Potato! And Fringo!
I'm Fringo. Alohomora. Revelio. 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 going. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Homura.
Hurry. There's the Hogwarts Express! Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
Oh, it was Were you able to?
Summoned it straight up. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at her.
Of course.
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. Now, tell me,
I've only met Highwing before.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. My mother will be worried. I must go.
Faster, Highwing!
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Away, Highwing! Away!
Regarding the goblin you mentioned, why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought, and perhaps...
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave.
That sounds awful.
It is. As the item you wove in the loop.
I understand.
Oh, thank you. Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
there you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once.
You believe...
He seemed trustworthy.
Well, that's something, I suppose.
I retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to
You have been busy.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say. Perhaps that helm will yield some.
Ranrock is... I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see any.
I did not. In fact, I did not make... I stayed out of sight, so as not to...
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by.
Press ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Lumos.
What if he sticks like this?
What? Don't be silly. It'll wear off in a few hours, I think.
You think?
It didn't before. That other boy was like it for a week.
Revelio.
Sometimes the prefects...
Revelio.
Can you eat the Chinese chocolate? Not that I'm going to find out.
Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Revelio.
I had said I would.
You should. You should ask her.
My dear mound of shoulders, I'm afraid it was I that drew her gaze.
I'm going to do it.
You should, before the next century.
Oh, for heaven's sake, get on with it.
Milady, would thou takest my hand in dance?
Oh,
I did it. I asked her.
Forgetting anything?
No, goodness. Milady, might I borrow my body, perchance? Milady?
Care to dance?
Thought you'd never ask.
What a handsome couple we make.
Revelio. You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl.
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth it. I know where he is. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? Scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished.
I'm sorry about your aunt.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, You've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here. Confringo.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear.
Rebellion.
Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well,
Confringo.
3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Lumos.
Come on, that was a good one. That's a locked door. We may want to look around.
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed, and there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
The dial requires focus.
Art Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome. Revelio. Lumos.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself. But you got to it first. Nice work.
Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Another welcoming sort, was he? dial seems to be getting more difficult. But we've made it this far. Don't give up.
Lumos. Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Lumos. Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Pain. It's the part I'm
Lumos.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going. Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know...
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to... You seem to be in Ominous's favor.
He does seem a bit cross with...
Good. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous, I hadn't...
Salazar Slytherin. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would...
Sebastian told me a little of what...
Should have known he would have told you. I'm as guilty as... Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That... If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to...
Ridiculous. As if dying... It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can...
Wait, you didn't say...
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I think I can cast it...
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain. It was excruciating, but I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin.
I can't believe we're here.
Revelio. Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. Still can't believe Ominous never told.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. But I can do that later. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We couldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me.
I did. I don't think we've... I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot, I did. I fear he got himself into trouble. I'd help search for him myself.
Do you think Bard...
No. Bardolph's run that. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the...
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. I think he sought the ash.
I can certainly look up...
Any help would be appreciated. I can tell you that Bardolph was last... Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help but overhear.
I did. Never.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
Why don't you simply...
Upper Hogsfield? No. We are standing for... He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice.
You said Ranrock...
To the south, across the river. I won't go near...
How did your brother...
Bardolph, when a group of Ranrock, in their anger, they held him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed...
I am unfortunately...
Much as I would love to be... We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.